Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting, hopefully educational, hopefully uh, adventure into real estate. This is the David Hittle Real Estate Show brought to you by me, brought to you by David Hittle, Realtor with United Real Estate Louisville, and host of the David Hittle Real Estate Show. So last week we had an open house on Maryland Circle. So if you guys were not able to catch that, I hope you'll go back and take a look at Maryland Circle. It is an absolutely beautiful home, two-story home, one attached car garage, granite countertops, beautiful bathrooms, move-in ready. If a home is on your radar, that you've been thinking about buying a home and you're wanting one here in Louisville, um, that home may be the one you want to go take a look at, and I can schedule you a private showing on that home anytime you would like. But go check that out, 7547 Maryland Circle here in Louisville, Kentucky. In other news, it became easier this week to purchase a home, and we're going to talk about that. But before we get started, I'd like everyone to visit my website when you have time. The website is shopkentuckyhomes.com, and you can do just about everything on that website. You can search for your next home. You can get a home valuation on your current home. You can contact me. You can do all sorts of things on that website. So please visit shopkentuckyhomes.com for more information. So, why did it become easier this week to buy a home? That is the question. Why it just became easier to buy a home. So, we know that the pandemic, and that's part of the answer, we know that the pandemic began, Americans started to reevaluate the meaning of the word home. And that has led some renters to realize the many benefits of home ownership, including those feelings of security, those feelings of stability, the financial benefits that come along with it, including the rising home equity, which I've talked about many times. And at the same time, many current homeowners, those who already own homes, have decided that their house is no longer meeting their needs. So they need to move into homes with more space, both inside and out, and including things like a home office for remote work, which has become a huge um, a huge thing post pandemic. However, not every purchaser has been able to fulfill their desire for a new home. And here are two obstacles that some home buyers are facing. Number one is the ability to save for a down payment. And we're going to talk about these two. But the ability to save for a down payment, and two, the ability to qualify for a mortgage with the current lending standards. So, those two things are big. So, the ability to come up with a down payment. It is great. It is absolutely phenomenal if you can have a 20% down payment. But that is not available for everyone. Most home buyers that are buying right now do not have a 20% down payment. I believe, according to the figures, the average for a first time home buyer is more around 8%. For the loans that we have available to us, you can have a minimum down payment as low as 0% or as high as you would want. So there are some loans where you can buy a home with no down payment. And then on all of those loans, you can always put more down if you have it or if you come up with it prior to closing. That's the first thing. The ability to qualify for a mortgage. This is even more amazing. Here in Louisville, my preferred lender can process a loan, can get a loan going, can pre-approve you for a mortgage with a credit score as low as 580. So as long as you have a 580 or above, you have the ability to purchase a home today. Then it will just be judged based on your debt to income. So think about it this way. Say you have a 580 credit score right now. You just have a 580 and you have no debt or very little debt. You could own a home today. You could own a home. We could go find you a home. You could get pre-approved, pre-qualified, ready to go on your home today. What are you waiting for? So another thing happened as well with those two items. This past week, both of those challenges have been mitigated to some degree for many purchasers. The FHFA, Federal Housing, uh, FHFA, which handles mortgages by Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, and the Federal Housing Administration, which is basically all of them, is raising its loan limit for prospective purchasers in 2022. The term used to describe the maximum loan amount that they will entertain is the conforming loan limit. Now, the difference between a conforming loan limit and a non-conforming loan limit is that a conforming loan are the only loans that meet the requirements to be acquired by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. These are jumbo loans. No, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Jumbo loans exceed the conforming limit and are the most common type of non-conforming loans. So most every loan that you will see is a conforming loan, and it conforms with the newest rate or the newest limit that just will be going into effect here in 2020. So what is this difference? What difference does it make to me as a home buyer? Forbes.com answered this question and said since lenders can't sell non-conforming loans to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac to free up their cash, they are a bit riskier for the lender. This is especially true for jumbo loans, which aren't backed by any government guarantees. If you default on a jumbo loan, it is a huge blow to the lender. Thus, lenders generally charge a higher interest rate for those loans. And they can even have more requirements. For example, lenders who give out jumbo loans often require that you make a down payment of at least 20% and show that you have at least 6 months worth of cash reserves in reserve, if not more. So what happened last week? Well, last week, the conforming loan limit was increased or will be increased for 2022. Compared to previous years, the 2022 conforming loan limit represents a significant increase due to the historic house price appreciation over the last year. While 95% of U.S. counties will be subject to the new baseline limit, which is going to be $647,000, approximately 100 counties will have conforming loan limits approaching $1 million. So, what is good about that is that with those new conforming limits going up in 2022, if you wanted to purchase a home that was still backed and guaranteed by the federal government, you will be able to go up to, in most counties, up to $647,000. That is huge. That's a big home. Now, in other parts of the country, $647,000 doesn't get you a whole lot. But here in Louisville, $647,000 could get you almost a mansion. What this means is that more homes will now qualify for a conforming loan, which include lower down payment requirements and easier lending standards. The two challenges that have been holding back many home buyers this year. The Federal Housing Administration, or FHA, also increased its conforming limits for 2022, which could also mean an easier path to home ownership for many prospective buyers. So, what this means is that when you are buying your first or your next home, it may have just gotten easier because of less stringent qualifying standards and less expensive, possibly lower mortgage rates. So, what you should do if you are considering the purchase of a home is connecting with David Hittle with United Real Estate Louisville. That's me, so that we can take a look at what you are thinking home wise and get you nailed down on what you can afford and what you are looking for, what's out there, what's available for you. Now, if you want to take the bull by the horns, which I always highly recommend, you can visit my website, shopkentuckyhomes.com. You can put in on my website where you would like to live and how many bedrooms you would like, how many bathrooms you'd like, whether you would need a basement, etc., etc. You can put all that information into the website and it will show you the homes that are available on the market today so that you can then message me or call me and say, David, I want to go see X home tomorrow. Let's do it. It is so much easier being a home buyer today than it has ever been because the home buyers, you guys, can see what is available as quickly as I can in most cases. So here are two reasons why waiting to buy a home is going to cost you. This is big because the longer you wait and the higher these interest rates get, and the more equity is going into these homes, the higher the price of the homes you're going to get. And when mortgage interest rates start to rise, it's going to cost you more in your monthly payment. And we don't want that. So, two reasons why waiting to buy a home is going to cost you. If you are a homeowner today, we get started with that. If you are a homeowner today who is decided that your current home no longer fits your needs, or if you are a renter with a strong desire to become a homeowner, you may be hoping that waiting until next year could mean better market conditions to purchase a home. It's wrong. You're wrong. That's not true. But we'll ask the questions for you so that you are better informed. To determine whether you should buy now or wait until next year, ask yourself these two simple questions. Where will home prices be a year from now? And where will mortgage interest rates be a year from now? Well, Here we go. Where will home prices be a year from now? The three major housing industry entities are projecting home price appreciation in 2022. Fannie Mac is showing a home price appreciation of 7.4%. Freddie Mac is showing a home price appreciation of 7% in 2022. And the Mortgage Bankers Association is showing a home increase or a home price appreciation of 5.1% in 2022. So, according to the National Association of Realtors, which I am a member of, the median home price of a home today is $353,900. Your home may be less, your home may be more. Using an average of the three projections above, or 6.5%, a home that sold for $353,900 today would be valued at $376,904 at the end of next year. As a prospective buyer, you would therefore pay an additional $23,000 by waiting until next year. That's a lot of change. That's a lot of dinero. That's mucho dinero. That's a lot of money. But let's think about the second question. Where will mortgage interest rates be next year? Well, today mortgage interest rates are at 3.10%. However, the experts are projecting that mortgage interest rates are going to rise next year, with Fannie Mac estimating 3.4%, Freddie Mac estimating 3.7%, and the Mortgage Bankers Association averaging 4%. So what does this mean? Well, the average of all those are 3.7%. So, looking at that same $353,900 home, if you put down 10%, you would actually only be taking a mortgage out on $318,510. And with a mortgage rate of 3.1%, your principal and interest payment would be $1,360. However, if you waited until next year and the home price did appreciate like they suggest, your purchase price would now be $376,904, which means you're going to mortgage $339,214. And with a 3.7% mortgage interest rate, your principal and interest jumps from $1360 to $1561. Meaning, waiting until next year not only costs you $23,000, but it's also now going to cost you $201 more per month for your mortgage payment. The difference in your mortgage payment would be $201. That's $2,412 more per year, and $72,360 over the lifetime of the loan. Ladies and gentlemen, there are still homes available today. There are plenty of homes available. I have 3 on the market right now that are all ready for new owners. All you have to do is find the right home and let my preferred lender get you qualified and ready to go. So the bottom line here again, when asking if you should buy a home, you may think of the non-financial benefits of home ownership. When asking when to buy, the financial benefits make it clear that doing so now is much more advantageous than waiting until next year. And that's absolutely correct. So, if you're thinking of buying or selling a home, there's an easy way to get started. You can go to my website, Shopkentuckyhomes.com. By visiting that website, you can sign up for monthly market reports so that you know what is happening in your market. You can sign up for home valuation reports so that you can see what the current value of your home is via a computer generated valuation. And you can also search for your next home or search for your next, maybe it's your next investment property. Anything is possible using my website, shopkentuckyhomes.com. So visit my website, shopkentuckyhomes.com. And if you find something on there that piques your interest, give me a holler and we can go take a look. But maybe you are wanting to buy a home this year, but you can't find one. You can't find what you're looking for. Well, maybe new construction could be an option. There are many, many great home builders here in our area, and I would love to introduce you to them. If you are thinking new construction is what you are thinking about, just let me know and I can get you connected to the appropriate people. So, the pros of a newly built home are as follows. You get to create your perfect home. So if you build a home from the ground up, you'll have the option to select the custom features you want, including the appliances, the finishes, landscaping, layout, etc. You'll be able to cash in on energy efficiency because when building a home, you can choose energy efficient options to help lower your utility cost, protect the environment, and reduce your carbon footprint. And you can also minimize the need for repairs. Many builders offer a warranty, so you'll have the peace of mind on unlikely repairs. Plus, you won't have to tackle those little projects. You won't have to have as many little projects to tackle. Quicken Loans put it this way: buying a new construction home versus an existing home typically means you'll have fewer repairs to do. It can be a huge relief to know that it's unlikely that you'll have to repair the roof or replace the furnace. The last pro for brand new homes is that everything is brand new. Another perk of a new home is that nothing in that house is used. It's all brand new and uniquely yours from day one. However, there are some pros for an existing home too. You get to explore a wider variety of home styles and floor plans with decades of homes to choose from. You'll have a broader range of floor plans and designs available. You can join an established neighborhood. Existing homes give you the option to get to know the neighborhood, community, or traffic patterns before you commit. Another reason is you can enjoy mature trees and landscaping. And you can also appreciate that lived in charm. The choice is yours. So when you start your search for the perfect home, remember that you can go either route. You just need to decide which features and benefits are most important to you. Working with the guidance of your trusted real estate advisor will help you make the most informed and educated decision so that you can move into the home of your dreams. The bottom line here is if you have any questions about the options in your area, let's discuss what's available and what's right for you so you are ready to make your next move with confidence. And you can have confidence when you visit my website, shopkentuckyhomes.com. On there, you'll be able to find all of the homes that are available. You can also find new construction homes and what is available in that aspect as well. So, everyone, I thank you all for watching this week. I hope that this show is educational, was educational, is educational, and helps you make the appropriate decisions when it comes to real estate and this real estate market. As we start to wind down this year, it's going to start getting different the weather's going to cool down. We will have to see together what is coming around the corner. So until next Sunday, I thank you all for watching. I hope that I will see you again next week. And please visit my website, shopkentuckyhomes.com, for all of your real estate needs. Until next time, I'm just a text, a phone call, or an email away. I'm here and available for you. Just holler. Thanks, and have a great day.